let it fall off. Hey guys, welcome to the show this evening. I'm your boy Gerani. I'm with my wonderful super duper co-host, lovely Laurie,
Hi.
in the house. And Lena is doing her thing, but she'll be back. And so, but other than that, God is good, and I pray that I got some stories to tell you guys upon my creation, and anyway, so we're gonna jump right into it and get started because we both got some things to do this evening. And God bless you guys. So welcome to the show.
Yeah, TJIF.
Yes.
TJIF. Ooh.
Hallelujah.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah. So welcome to Social Mugging, everybody. Get your cup of coffees and happy mugs to you. God bless you. Alrighty.
Cheers.
So anywho, we let this give you folks some time to pull up your chairs, and it's Friday night. I don't know, do you think people are starting to go out now these days?
You know what? I think so, because last week I went to the finish line for Pastor Taylor at Morning
Oh, you
Star.
did?
So one of our youth pastors, he's no longer the youth pastor, so I'm not really sure how to reference him, but he was raising money for Project Rescue, and it was the ride against trafficking.
It's so good to see
and
my
so,
sister.
Yes. So it was a ride against selling girls, kids, there's millions of people that are missing every year, and they're captured and never found again. So he was riding 100 miles a day for 5 days to raise money and to raise awareness about this is happening, which is really awesome. His finish line was in Camden, New Jersey, and me and 3 other friends went to see him at the finish line. And the amount of traffic, I don't know why I was so blown away, but I really was.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, okay, they're not quarantining anymore. And I'm fine with it. We got to move on at some point.
Right.
So since you brought that up, I think people are venturing out. They're enjoying the spring-like weather. They're going out, and
I don't like people.
Hopefully they're being. I don't either.
I'm finding out I don't like people. There's just too many people. And now more so in the supermarkets. I didn't even want them to even. I don't even want them near me.
Yeah, you gotta go at the right time. Let me tell you, timing's everything when it comes to grocery shopping. Even getting your gas. Have you ever had to wait in line for gas?
There's a line for gas now. A lot of line for gas.
What is it, the 70s when there's an oil crisis? That was the 70s, right? Or was it the 80s?
I don't think it was early 80s.
Okay. I'll stand corrected. But it's like these weird things where it's you wait in line and you're like, I've never had to wait in line before, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going on a day that I never go. So there is a science to it, I tell you.
Don't you? Anyway, guys, we want to thank you guys for tuning in this evening to Social Mugging.
Yes, happy Friday!
Yes, happy Friday, everybody. God bless you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hello, Janae.
Hey, Ron. Hey,
there's Tiffany. I think I saw another Ron out there. Yeah. Good evening,
Jared.
Ron. And Jared, brother Jared. God bless you guys. And sorry this evening, Lena Love is not here this evening because she's doing her thing. But she'll be back. And we all been doing our things, and I'm excited for what God has got me, what I'm doing.
Why don't you share?
Now I think
I
want you to share, because this is my wonderful little sister, and I love her dearly. But I want to, would you share about your little COVID? No, because I want to hear this. Because I was gonna. Okay, guys, if you guys looking at my Facebook page. No. You're gonna share. Because this intrigues me. No, you share. With everybody what's going on.
So if anyone has ever stumbled upon our show past COVID and then past COVID vaccinations, the vaccinations really freak me out. If it's your first time listener, or if you maybe just forgot about this one fact about me, I do work in a hospital. And I've seen a lot of weird things go down. And it's people that have just had interesting side effects. They're all side effects that CDC have posted about. You may experience this. So it's nothing crazy. I've never seen someone glow yet. I've never seen someone walk out with 3 arms. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's nothing crazy, but you do see healthy people going for their vaccinations, then all of a sudden they're getting like admitted to the hospital. And it just kind of freaks me out. Now, granted,
hi Jason.
If this person would have caught COVID, would it have been a worse situation for them? Who knows? Because there's so many strands. So vaccinations are not a bad thing. They just kind of freaked me out because I've seen a lot. Like, I've seen a lot of stuff go down since COVID, during COVID, and now, like, during this vaccine process. So I was very much against it. And tonight I'm getting my first shot. Because I do plan to travel. And honestly, guys, they're making it really difficult for you to travel without a vaccination.
Okay.
Like, you can't go to a concert or a football game or anywhere where there's going to be a bunch of people without a vaccine, or you have to test negative, like, while you're there. You get, like, one of those, like, instant ones that are unreliable, I will tell you that. And so one of my worst fears is, well, if I don't want the vaccine, I can just get COVID tested every time I want to go somewhere. You know, that's up to me. But if I did that, and let's say that a test came back a false positive, I'm now stranded somewhere.
So you gotta.
And all my friends are ahead of me, and my plans are ruined,
Ronnie.
and whatever. So I'm biting the bullet. I'm getting the Pfizer shot tonight. Like, in like 30 minutes. So this is gonna be a quick show. But we love you guys, and so we wanted to say hey. We wanted to update you on what's going on. And so while that's not earth-shattering of what's happening to me, and by the way, I will say this. My agency sends me, you know, they filter stuff for me.
Right.
And there are certain shows that I could be an extra on if I wanted to, just to put it on my resume and, like, get back into it.
Yeah.
They make you get a COVID test.
Okay.
But here's the kicker. They make you get 2 COVID tests. And it says, with, like, little, like, asterisks on both ends.
Yeah.
Even if you are fully vaccinated, you need to COVID test. And I just thought that was wild, because they're having a really hard time finding extras to be on these shows, because you have to test twice. And you have to go to Brooklyn twice. So it's like a Monday you test, and then a Wednesday you test, and then
Why
virtually...
so close together?
Bruh, I have no idea. Like, I can't comprehend why you would have to test negative twice. Like, is one not enough? I guess it's like a fail-safe. Like, and you can pick up COVID at any moment, at any time.
Yeah.
So they must just try to be, like, really careful because they don't want to get shut down.
Yeah.
From, like, the whole crew getting sick.
Oh, okay.
But it just seems a little overkill. One, but I get it. Like, I'm not about to, like, sass you about it. You know, who am I? Like, I don't make the rules, and they don't either, probably. They're probably following standard protocol for Hollywood or whoever's running them, whoever's greenlighting, whoever's got the money and is paying the bill for this production. But then they do a virtual wardrobe, and then you finally get on set. Like, it's like a whole week event, and it's like, I can't call off work for a whole week for $165 and get COVID tested twice. My nose is gonna be broken if I keep on doing these
I want to
things.
know if something hits you, because it's like these days you're full of energy, you're talking or whatever. Because remember, you guys were, when we first started the show, she was so quiet like a mouse and everything.
Because you were talking the whole time.
Oh no!
You have
interrupt.
learned me, and I have learned you.
Oh my
We
gosh,
have learned
man.
and
You
grown
don't even
together.
blame me.
We've learned together. Like, you gave me space to say my piece,
Okay.
and I appreciate it.
All right, okay.
I know you're so good.
Yeah, blah, blah,
You're
blah,
so
blah, blah, blah,
good.
blah, blah, blah.
Oh, now you don't like it when I talk. Okay.
No, you. No, you good. It's like, whew. I think you had 7 cups of coffee before you came in.
Don't rat me out.
Hey guys. Well, that's good. But you're nervous?
Am I nervous?
You know,
I don't want to go.
You
Like,
know,
if I have to sign, like, a consent, I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know. Am I here against my own free will?
You know
Like,
what,
I kind of am.
You know what? Hey,
I'm so nervous. Maybe not necessarily like for the first shot, but it's like someone's gonna have to drag me in for that second shot.
I admit, I got sick.
Like, your girl
I
is
sick.
nervous, sweating bullets.
Hey, I want to say hey to my sister Yvette.
Hi, Yvette.
I pray that you're doing well. I hope you're doing okay. She said she had a fever and everything.
I know, don't tell
and she ran to the course and she's arm hurts and everything like that.
She got her second.
That's the second one. It's always that second one. Even I don't know how Lena. I know she was not feeling well, but she felt better like the very next day or so.
Yeah.
I mean, it affects everybody different, so don't be a punk. Get it done. Yeah. So.
Thanks, Jared. I need them.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, yeah. No, I was thinking about me. I was just dead. Hey, Ron, you gonna do the show? No. Life support sister.
Hey, Ronnie, you wanna do the show? Oh,
Yeah, that's you. That's you. See? That's her.
Shoot.
Yeah, I just hear you in my head. Maybe jumpy, all crazy. Anyway, guys, if you guys are tuning in, welcome to the show, Social Mugging on Air. My lovely co-host, lovely Laurie. I'm your boy Gerani, and Lena Love is not here. She's taking care of her business, but she'll be back. And but other than that, God is good. But anyway, if you guys notice, I was finding something biblically regarding your travelings, but yeah, I had to do some modifications of developing my book. And I went around and I went to bookstores, looked around for some time and looking at children books, looking at comic books and things like that. Yeah, it worked. I got some free books and stuff. No, it's not true. But anyway, but through my investigation that okay, because you guys know that the strip was called Papa Sailor, and I actually changed the name of the strip regarding because I don't want it to be related to close to Popeye the Sailor.
Even though that was not the intention.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah, it was.
But.
Yeah, it's just that one. I want people to think that it's in its own entity, its own character, its own. I don't want it to be related. Like you have Garfield, and you don't want to have like Heathcliff. It's different than Garfield, so two identical different characters but unique names. So I don't want it to be called like Popeye the Sailor, then Papa Sailor. I didn't want that to be related. So I was at the bookstore, and I endorsed and I encouraged. I love Barnes and Noble's bookstore. So
Barnes and Noble's.
Please, guys, this one's in Westchester. Please support your local bookstores and things like that. As much as I appreciate Amazon, there's no better feeling to go into a bookstore to open a book and smell the pages. And then you start sneezing or whatever. But
and then you get COVID.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a whole thing.
Well, yeah. You know what? That's not licking the book.
Is that not what you're supposed to do?
I don't know what you do in the bookstores, but I know what I do. I get the books, I smell it, I look at it, I just nothing, just going to the bookstores and just enjoying the feel of it in your own hands. But anyway, and I was asking the manager his really professional, his honest opinion, and what worked out well for me is that he's a comic geek. He loves comic books. He's I had to keep him focused. Focus on me. I don't want to talk about no Batman or Spider-Man or Superman, Aquaman. Just listen, man. So anyway, it was funny. But no, he looked at my work. He said, I will buy this. This stuff is fantastic. He was like, praising my work and things like that. So I was asking him his honest opinion, whatever. And he shared that identity is important in having different identities. You don't want to have like an Aquaman and Fishman. Oh, well, see, that's different. Aquaman and Fishman.
That's in your comic, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. No, with the mermaid.
It was a man though, wasn't it? It was like where Rafferty.
Oh, we were doing that gag, right? We were doing that gag. That's right.
I forget what it's called, but anyway, sorry.
But yeah, but anyway, the new new management of my soul and my heart.
So what's it called?
It's called Fishman.
Stop it.
Outer
Stop
Space.
It. Stop it.
No, it's called Life with Louie. No, it's not. Life of Louie was Louis Anderson. Is an animated cartoon in the 90s and things like that. No, the strip is actually called Jackie Sailor Man. No, I'm just messing around. But if you guys look at the top heading, it's Jackie Sailor, and oh man, I was waiting to get this book, and if you guys pretty much listening, I'm gonna actually be turning the show back to. I really want to start talking about movies. I want to talk about cartoons, cartoonists, and whatever. But anyway, but the name came up when I actually discovered some time ago, but it just crossed my mind, but it hit me real hard. And I was insulted by the syndications, and I'm sure a lot of people of minority were, that she was the first black cartoonist, and she was fantastic. Her name is Jackie Ormes, and Ormes, is it? Yes, Jackie Ormes. Ormes. But yeah, she was syndicated. She was doing very well, and I was like blown away that they talk about all the other cartoonists that was very successful. We talk about George Herman, the creator of Crazy Cat, but they left her out. But back then in the 50s, go back to the 40s, 50s, and whatever, they kind of was being prejudiced, I would say, against women. They was like, being biased and prejudiced against women cartoonists. And there's so many talented ladies out there. And I was like, wow. But she was phenomenal. And a lot of other women really, artists really appreciated her. And but she's been around for some time, doing 20, 30 years of comic strips. And I was like, what? What is this? So I actually ordered her book. Just to have in a library, and really I was really moved. And so her name was Jackie, and then I'm a big fan of Jackie Robinson, the first they say African American baseball player, Major League. Yeah, so it's like I like that name Jackie, and that's like I kind of say, okay, Jackie Sailor.
Well, and it worked. Can I tell you?
Yeah.
I like it. However, you had like no. Okay.
Go ahead.
So I didn't know that this was under new management, new name, whatever you want to call it. So I was driving.
Okay.
And I get a notification that Jackie Sailor updated their profile picture or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know any chick named Jackie. Like, who is this, right? I was like, why am I getting this notification? So right away, I thought it was a female. And then I realized it was you. And I was like, okay, the only other Jackie I know is Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait,
yeah.
Jackie O from Kennedy's wife. And I was like, okay, where did Jackie come from? But very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Here she is. This is her cartoons. This is her comic strips.
Cool.
So I actually ordered it. I'm gonna be talking more about her, and I'm gonna be having her like cartoons and stuff like that in the back screen, so you guys can actually see her. This is her name, Ormes. Actually, and that's what the other cartoon. I was looking at it on YouTube.
Oh, is that?
And
is that how you pronounce it? It's like Ormes.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's
they would say Ormes. Yeah, Ormes. Jackie Ormes. African American.
This looks like I Love Lucy. Like we're looking at, if you just like Google image her, she has some really interesting stuff.
Yes, her cartoons, her artistry is beautiful.
It is. It looks like it should be like in a fashion magazine. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, like those dolls that they used to make? They're like paper dolls.
She was the first that came out with little African American dolls back then.
It.
Yes, back then.
Oh.
So I would like to talk a little bit more about her when I get her book. And but yeah, so I was like amazed. And then and George Herman was the #1 hit, like comic strips, like Crazy Cat. So it's like, it's like I'm gonna say Americans, Black Americans or whatever they want to call, they were actually made a dent in history creatively. We have so many African Americans that created so much. But I was talking to Janae. She was like really insulted, but she was like really bothered, and because the fact that every time when an African American come up with something big, somebody
steals it, or
somebody steals it and
or...
then diminish it. Yeah, so they can't have their own clout and identity.
Yeah.
And I refuse. I'll fight like hell. I'm gonna say it. That trying to let somebody stifle me. And people, and it's a shame, and it's like this world is big enough that everybody can share their talents to everybody.
Yeah, I agree.
So my challenges with the syndications, and I was listening to a good colleague. I met him some years ago. I don't know if you still remember me. Rob Armstrong. He's the creator of Jumpstart, a wonderful comic strip. This is over 300 or 400 newspapers, doing very well syndicated wise, and let's say the African American, and he said that it's amazing. Out of 100, there's only probably maybe 5 or 6 of them out of 100. So and I was listening to another cartoonist. The fact that he said there's racism in syndications. I'm not gonna say his name, and but it's like, come on now, this world is big enough now. Because it hit me. We have so many talented cartoonists. I would say actors and actresses out there, and they have to fight to be, not to be known or famous, just to be respected. I would say be respected in the market, in the field, and things like that. And it's like, this world is big enough. Let's just come on. Everybody's talented. So, and I was just thinking, wow. And I'm just floored because I was looking at I forgot the name of it, but I was looking it up on YouTube, and so many talented ladies, artists, and I was very moved. I'm like, wow. And they were always saying, because the syndications was somewhat, I would say, prejudiced towards ladies syndications. They was thinking that ladies back then should be at home in the kitchen. Sure. Yeah, and really not doing comic strips and things like that. And that's like, well, wait a minute. A woman can carry your baby. A woman is strong, and she's maintaining a home, and she's doing everything, even work-wise. Why not? Why not? A woman can actually, she's just as unique and blessed and wonderful as a man that God has created. So it's like, that, to me, that's just narrow-minded.
We've come a long way, and we have regressed in other ways.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame. And it's like,
yeah.
I don't know, with this fixation that I just don't know. I don't understand why somebody has to snuff out somebody's talent. And it kind of broke my heart. It was called Milton Mouse. Milton Mouse, I forgot his girlfriend's name, Mary. I think Mary or something Mouse. They were before Mickey Mouse.
Right.
And I'm not saying an African American created it. I'm saying that it was created actually by Paul Terry Tunes, that created Mighty Mouse. They had identical mouse that looked just like them, but they were there first.
Ew, that's so gross.
So
they did Tiny Toons.
So they actually
Terry Toons.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Terry Toons been around for before anything, and they kind of took the resemblance of that character, and it was like,
I honestly thought that Walt created him, and then just like, you know how like Peanuts, they had Woodstock.
Yeah.
And like he looked different after like a couple years. They like revamped what he looked like. It was Woodstock, right? Or was that Snoopy? Either way, people like change like the look as like time goes on. Well, and sometimes they even like change the name, and that's what I thought happened to that mouse.
No, not this. I think personally, if Terry Toons was to fight Disney in court, they will win. The two similarity was too.
Yeah.
So I think I sent a copy of this to Janae, and let's see if it's still in there. And I was like, oh, there it is. You'd be like, what the hell? Look at this. See that? They've been there first.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, that's way too close. Like, all he did different was put on gloves.
That's it.
And instead of their noses being down, they're up.
Sorry, guys, that we didn't want to. Hey, Rahul. Let me see. I'm trying to blow this up. Let me see if I can.
Guess not.
Let's see. It's loading up. And you tell me. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Oh, come on. Is that it? Yeah.
I was gonna say, once you touch it again, that works.
Now check this out, guys. And look at that. Now, this is by Terry Toon. These two are Terry Toon's mice. And look at Mickey. That's Milton and Mary Mouse, and Mickey and Minnie. So I was like, wow, look at the similarities. That sucks.
That's wild.
So I don't want to be
Sucks.
like Popeye the Sailor or Papa Sailor. So you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and I love Papa so much, but I understand and I respect why you got rid of it.
yeah, so that will actually work. So Jackie Sailor, it kind of flows off the tongue, and
Yes.
and I like that too. And it gives him identity. And so when you think, oh, Jackie Sailor books, right over there, it won't be similar to Popeye the Sailor or anything like that. So, and Moby, her new name is Penny, and everything else is pretty much still the same. So just going to do some new. Oh man, wait till you guys see the book. I'm actually about 9 more pages to go, and it'll be completed. I showed you guys a lot of sneak peeks behind the scenes
so
of the book.
exciting. Are you excited?
Yeah, very much excited. I lose sleep over it. You know, I'm so excited. So I'm like Batman in the cave, creating gadgets and all that kind of stuff like that, just illustrating and drawing away and stuff like that. But then once it's done, then I have to scan all the black and whites, and then I will be putting it in color, which is that's the fun part, and then working on the story too. So I see it done all in my head, and let me see if I can find this one. But other than that, guys, we appreciate you guys for tuning in this evening. Hey guys, this is I got this book today, and this is the Looney Tunes. Oh, let's pull this closer. Yeah, there it is. This thing is great. It's very sweet and simple. It covers over 100 greatest cartoons of the Looney Tunes, of books, of Warner Brothers animations and everything. It covers all that stuff like that in there. So it's like part of my library, and it's like reference to me. When I get books like this, it inspires me and it gives me reference, like, oh, okay, this come up with concepts and things like that or whatever. And nothing, I'm a big fan of, everybody's a big fan of Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah.
And so now I'm not saying Bill Watterson. It's like, what is that statement that we build success in our dreams on the shoulders of the greats? Mm-hmm. So it's like, and I saw as a character in here that he always daydreams. And daydreams, and he's in adventures, flying ships and fighting aliens and all that stuff like that. And the character in it, he don't have a teddy bear, but he has the imagination. And that's like, oh, okay, he was inspired by Chuck Jones. I could be wrong, but anywho. Anyway, hey, which arm you getting that shot in?
Left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're gonna be like.
I already thought about it. But yeah, speaking of that, I gotta get going.
Yeah, okay. Hey guys, it's been real. A big shout out to JV Hot 97 sponsoring us and supporting us. And God bless you guys. We are out of here. We're calling it early night, and we thank you guys for tuning in to Social Mugging. God bless, and we got more to come. So be encouraged and stay safe, and keep your mask 6 feet, gloves, or whatever you guys do, and wash those nasty, funky hands, and cover your nasty, funky mouth. Hey, God bless you guys. You guys have a good night. We gotta go. Bye-bye now.